What's up, everybody? This is Missy from Lansing Hoops, and I'm back at you today with another Teacher Tip Tuesday. Today, I'm going to share one minor mindset shift that will change the entire way you teach. This simple blindfold technique works something like this. Pretend that all of your students are blindfolded. If they can't follow along in your verbal instructions, you need to be more detailed and descriptive in what you're saying. We've all had the type of instructor who shares more visually than they do verbally. What I mean is, we've all been in a class, like a hula hoop class or a yoga class, where the teacher says, okay, follow along with me. First, move your hand just like this. Okay, now move your foot like this. And the whole time you have to watch every individual move to see what they're doing and then follow along. Meanwhile, you're worrying, is it your right foot? Is it your left foot? Which direction am I supposed to go? Trying to look at your own body while you're looking at the instructor, and it can be really overwhelming and exhausting as a new student learning how to move your body when the instructor teaches by asking you to look at them rather than explaining to you what to do with your body. So here's the simple trick. When you're teaching, pretend that all of your students are blindfolded or that they can't see what you're doing to explain to them what's happening. This is how showing a technique rather than explaining a technique works in real life. Let's pretend that I'm teaching someone how to hula hoop on their hand. I might say, just go like this. And when the other person can't automatically do it, I might say something like, well, you just put your hand inside like this and you push it to make it go. As the person on the receiving end of that instruction, I'm still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do. Which hand do I put inside? Which hand pushes the hoop? And how do I make it keep going once I get it started? So what I would do as an instructor is pretend that my student is blindfolded. And what I would say, what I want you to do is, first, put the hoop in either hand. It doesn't matter which hand. Some people prefer to start with the hand that they write with or their dominant hand. What you'll do is put that hand inside the hoop with your fingers pointed forward and your thumb pointed up in the air. So after you get to the end of that technique and their hand is inside with their thumb pointing up, rather than just saying, okay, now you push it and make it go, because the person might be wondering, do I push with the hand inside? Do I push with the hand that's on the outside? I'm going to actually explain those directions to them. So while their hand is in here, I'll say, okay, now with your free hand, the hand that's not holding the hoop, so they automatically know it's this hand, put that on top of the hoop and push. Rather than saying, just follow along and copy me, I'm actually giving them verbal instructions to follow. This not only helps them understand what you're doing in words, it helps them visualize it for themselves so that they're more likely to remember in the future. In the beginning, those detailed verbal instructions help them break it down for themselves rather than having to watch you. So you need to explain it in a way that even if they could not see you, they could still understand what you were saying and do the trick. Your students should be able to tell what you want them to do without having to look at you. This simple shift automatically makes you a more empathetic and better teacher for your students. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments and make sure you subscribe to Lansing Hoops today. If you want more teacher tips delivered straight to your inbox, sign up for my newsletter at lansinghoops.com.